I first moved to Milton Keynes in 1978. We moved in with Auntie Phoebe in Bletchley. We used to live in Lincolnshire, and Dad's business, people didn't pay him for his business, so he went out of business. We lost the house. We moved to London with Nan and Grandad, and then we moved to Bletchley with Auntie Phoebe, and then we got a house in Great Linford. When I first moved to Milton Keynes, I lived in Bletchley, and I know people might laugh about it now, but I loved it. It was a lovely town, and it seemed like the sun was always shining. Walking down towards the open market, it was brilliant. Then we moved to Great Linford, and for about a year I hated Milton Keynes. It was, in those days, pretty much just the V8 from one end of town to the other. I loved Stantonbury Campus. It was a brilliant school, and my teacher for drama was Roy Nevitt. So theatre, which is my real world, that was amazing, and I was really happy at school. But until I got involved in the music scene, it was like, what the hell, this place is just mud, and a city centre, which opened just after we moved there. And yeah, I thought it was really grim. So I went along to Peartree Bridge Youth Club, which for all of us, it was a real lifesaver. Dick Hemmings used to run it, and all the local musicians, all us youth at the time used to go there. We'd rehearse, we'd go to gigs, and that Dick would take us there. He really looked after us and mentored us. There was a real sense of community, and the police gave them money to make the album, Warped Sense of Human, which came later. But we recorded the song in the Mill studio in Stony Stratford. And then the idea to make the film, so that was Colin and Dusty and Steve Baker. And they said, let's make a video. And we went, yeah, right, great. And so we went to the city centre.
The creaking of doors, the echoes of footsteps pause, panic in your mind, the panic of another kind.
We just did it, and that was what you did in those days. And that's very Milton Keynes for me. You're a pioneer, you get up, you do it. I've got an idea, let's do it, and we do it. So funny looking back at it and just thinking, what were we playing at?